I'm going to be showing you how to prepare some wild bird seeds. And these wild bird seeds contain milo, cracked corn, white millet, and sunflower seed. So the first step is you want to fill up your mason jars. You do it to about 2/3 of the way, and the rest I fill it up with water. And you want to let them soak for at least 12 hours. You know, some people do 24 hours. I usually let mine for about 12 hours. And on top of that, I boil, which I'm going to show you. This tech that I'm trying is actually with no pressure cooker, as I mentioned in the video description. So I'll show you here, guys, the steps I'm going to do for this attempt, which has actually been pretty successful so far. I've noticed no contamination at all, and the growth is coming up fairly quickly. So we fill up our water here, cover it up, and let it sit. I would say, like I said, even 6 to 12 hours would work just fine. So you let that sit, and you come back. I actually got this bag at Home Depot. You get it for 15 bucks, 20 pounds, a good deal. Okay, so here I am boiling up the grain after letting it sit for about 12 hours. I like to do this method because, like I said, no pressure cooker, so it's gonna help sterilizing the grain as well, and help it eliminate any other contaminants you might have. So after you boil it for at least 10-15 minutes, you want to spray it on these pans here and let it dry out. And you want to make sure you retain your moisture, so you want it dry on the outside but wet on the inside, if that makes sense. So I hope I don't confuse you guys here, because I am doing a few batches. But remember, first we boil, and then we spread them out and let them dry out for a while. Since I'm not using a pressure cooker, I am gonna try this tech that I saw on one of the YouTube videos, which is putting them in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And again, you don't want to leave them too long in the oven, because you don't want your grains to be completely dry. You want to make sure you get the humidity and the water retention on the grain on a good level here. So yeah, guys, when you're boiling your grain, make sure you're on top of it, swirling it up and distributing all that moisture, and making sure it gets to everything. So once you spread it out, you let them dry. I like this ASMR here, so I'll let you guys enjoy it. I cover them up with a little bit of some oil, just to keep that moisture in. We don't want the grains to get completely dry. cover this up and we go in for, I believe I left them 20 minutes to be exact. Once you're done putting them in the oven, you, like I said, let them dry, and then into the mason jars, and we put it. I'm using a huge pot that I have here. I'll show you guys in a minute. I did leave them in there for about 3 hours. Again, this is not pressure sterilization, but it seemed to work just fine with me. This is my first video, so I'm still playing with the editing, the voiceover, and all that stuff. But if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe and stay up to date. I will be posting the results and other tutorials and educational videos. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.